Mona, you left that up to me. She was like, yeah, I'd rather come
Why
from
she
you.
can't? Oh, it's a thing.
Hello.
One more time.
Oh
Oh,
wait.
that's it.
Oh, why is
Yeah.
it that color?
I don't know. It's okay. Still, I like it. It's not a bad thing.
Looking like the sand
You will
dunes.
see some. I think that's just our. I just think that's a computer. I don't think it's gonna show up like that.
Hey Instagram.
Hey, Instagram. So yeah, we just coming on early, making sure everything is working, y'all. So we waiting on y'all to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just checking out the mics and the test and the video. So today, this video is looking it's different. I like it.
It's
The
like
way
a
what we
filter.
see, yeah, what we see. It's looking on this in a brown tint or something.
We have somebody on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
If our color looks different, let us know. And if you're here,
yeah,
let us know.
yeah. And we cool with it.
What's
It's
up?
just I think it's a brown tint to it, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something a little different.
hmm So you had to get that power now.
Today
Because
was
yeah,
today was a whole spiritual warfare for me.
for you.
For me.
So just go light.
Um
So because we're gonna go into this in the show, but
yeah.
kind of killing time.
Let's see.
Go light, go light. Yeah, because we're gonna get
I
back to
learned
it.
a lot about people and how they process or the lack thereof.
All right. So we talk about that a lot.
Yes.
So like
And
before this day,
yes. I knew
how did it?
it just it was a lot of I don't even know what word to use. It was a lot of what word am I looking for? Hey Miss Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
What word am I looking for?
I don't know.
I don't even know. I can't even use it was so much. Like it was a lot of life lessons in a short amount of time. And I think I handled it well.
Okay.
But it just has to continue at this point.
Yeah. So
So
you got to do it again and again and again. Okay. Yeah.
pretty much. I wish I could see how nice my makeup looks, but none of these cameras are actually catching it.
Mm.
But it's okay though.
You always look good.
Thank you. Be
We
nice
waiting
if
on
other
some more
people
folks to
see it.
come in. All right. Okay. That's that.
Yeah.
Um. Oh,
Next
that's
generation.
important, isn't it?
Next generation.
It's important to send the message that you type. See, typewriters, we didn't have to do that. It was right there. And then that's it. You couldn't lose it. You couldn't hit the button and then it disappeared. It was right there on the paper. Yeah. Once you typed it, that was
Yeah.
it.
So I learned a lot about people today.
Oh,
More about people today.
okay. Did we say hey to everybody?
Well, we said hey to Miss
Yeah,
Crystal. But we got
and we got
somebody else
on. And then what about?
We don't have anybody on Insta.
I saw names.
Yeah, they
Okay.
All
All right.
coming in now.
Okay. So look, we go ahead. It's 6. They know how we do it. So I was just trying to. We got on early, y'all, today. So
just in case.
So I can say one more time, just in case you ain't here. I like that. I just always like to do that. It's just me, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. You going first? I'm sorry. I think you. Yeah. You got some. You should pull today because you good. You can come off the hip today.
Honestly, it also made me aware of what's going on in our society, and people don't even know that they're doing it. And I'll say disrespect in a way of things that I've worked for, and people not acknowledging that, and me also being in the society that we live in, have to be humble and not be the typical brown girl that they see. And it was in me, and I was just I was just like it's I had to play the long game today. So it would have made me feel better, but long term it wouldn't have worked out for myself.
Right.
So when I said I had to take my dad's teachings and what he taught me about people and just apply it to the situation. So really I'm more upset at myself, how frustrated I got today, because that's just what people do. And it
Yeah.
really wasn't just about me.
Mm-hmm.
It was so many different things going on at one time. It just happened. The spotlight, like, you know how, like, if you see a movie or something and you see the spotlight,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like you don't see the production and where the lights are hanging,
Right,
who's
right, right.
control. It's just,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
was so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
I was just the person standing in the middle of the stage, and the
Gotcha.
light was on me, and it just made it seem. I was just, to me, it just seemed magnified. But I had to realize there are things above my head, things above my pay grade that I don't understand. The universe is working at the same time, and I was just like, I was tired. I came home and I was just tired, boss. And we supported a black-owned business today, so if you haven't this week, you should do it. So that's my little piece.
All right. Um,
Just a tad.
my piece is you never stop learning and growing. We have a
Yeah.
couple situations that's good business wise. We can't let no cats out the bag, but you know, I heard people say, I've heard a lot of successful people say I was in my late 30s, early 40s before I hit
Mm-hmm.
my stride,
Mm-hmm.
and I hit my stride early, but then it was like this purgatory zone for me where
Hazy.
I was just out there. And there wasn't nothing really concrete that I was laying down that was really working the way I wanted it to work.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have some real good, strong situations going on. So yeah, you
And I
just
get to
never stop.
benefit.
You never stop learning and growing, and that is just when you think you know. I don't think you know, but it all comes with experience.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
For sure.
yeah. So that's mine. It's just I would say this to uh, younger people. It take time, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all live in more of a temporary society now.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, microwave, right? And anything that's good for you is hard to get usually. The good things, the really good things, they take time. And
Mm-hmm.
when I see young folks, now listen, this is not to take you back. If you driving a Cadillac in your 20s and you bought it and you making good money, I would say don't do that. I would say pay your house off because that money that you spending on that 40 or $50,000 Cadillac, you put that 40, 50,000 on your house can save you $200,000 in the back end on your mortgage. So that 40 or 50,000 could be worth three times that if you take it and put it in the right place. Home ownership, and then you have an asset
Mm-hmm.
and stop using credit because credit. I can't go that far into that
Yeah, I was
because
about
it's
to
part
say
of
a
the
whole
show.
bunch of, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. But I just want y'all to understand that it take time. If you see your auntie, your uncle, your mother, father driving a Benz or a Cadillac, you have to understand that takes time. And doesn't mean that you can't afford it. Ability to pay and able to afford are two different things. You can afford a Benz if you're making 55, 60 grand a year. Okay, you're able to pay
Right.
for a Mercedes if you make 50 or $60,000 a year, but you can't afford it because your house ain't paid for and you owe $100,000 in student loans.
Right.
So it's a difference in able to pay and ability to afford.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want y'all to just relax, slow down, maybe get you a, if you like a Cadillac, they got some older ones. You go get the 2010 or the 2012.
Yeah,
The
them
low
nice
mile.
cars out
Yeah.
there. And a lot of people sleep on Genesis. Those are
Oh
really
yeah,
nice
yeah, them dope.
cars.
Hmm.
Those are really nice
I
cars.
like it.
Like,
I like it.
I have friends that have Mercedes, Benz, Cadillacs. That's cool. I want a Genesis. They cost less. They do the same thing, and
They
sometimes
nice.
they look better
Yeah, I
than
agree.
the top
I
brands.
totally
I'm
agree.
sorry, I shouldn't name those like that, but the top brands. So, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my piece is y'all. It's not to take you back. It's not to devalue you. It's not to put it in a negative light. It's just that I want to see y'all create generational wealth.
Right.
I want you to not. I want you to know that 50,000 can turn into $150,000 worth of debt. Okay, so if you just take
Mm-hmm.
that car, those trips, and then you pay off your home, and then when you don't have a mortgage, then you could take all the trips you want, buy any car you want at that point. But be sure that you can leave something up with a family. If the job goes to the left, you always have somewhere to stay if you own your home. So
Right.
yeah, that's the stuff I just wanted to leave. But I see y'all living good and you're doing your thing. Just take your time, walk
Living your
slow,
best life.
walk slow, man. Yeah.
All right, I'll start.
Go ahead.
Who are three artists that inspire you? Like artists, like art.
Oh,
Both cameras are
mm,
doing this.
what?
They
Oh,
have a
there's
little
something in it because that one
filter.
didn't do it before. It wasn't doing it. I remember I saw it. It wasn't. I don't know. You think? No, we got too much light
I
for that.
don't
It's the
know.
same light we always use.
Oh my
It's okay.
goodness.
I mean, it's not bad.
It is. It looks weird.
No, I don't think so. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something. Man, I've been studying here lately,
Mm,
and I didn't get their names, but you know, because I'm bad at names. I always been that. I just know they work. It's a brother. He takes plastic, y'all. He's a fine artist, and he heats it up and makes portraits out of these different color plastic bags. He go to the dump and he get
I
all these
seen that.
plastic.
I know what you're
Man,
talking
he
about.
y'all. I'm gonna get his name for y'all. This brother is cold.
Mm,
He cold, man. And he came up. This is a brand new medium that he's using. It's a brand new technique, and it's never been done where the mainstream has seen it. Because I don't think nothing is new. I just think it's the first time we've seen it. But mainstream, it's the first time it's ever come out. So he takes plastic bags. He goes to the dump and he takes a heat gun and he melts the plastic and creates portraits of people's faces and people. It's crazy. It is nice. So that him, I'm bad with names, so y'all excuse me.
yeah.
Uh, uh, it's oh man, it's so many people. I can't. I'm just horrible with names. I got their faces right here,
Right.
and I can't call the names out.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to
whew,
skip?
I have to say, my um, the first person I was ever a fan of. I went to school with him. His name is John. Johnny the artist.
Mm,
You can catch him on Facebook. Dope, y'all. Johnny the artist on Facebook. He went to Alabama and with me. When I tell you, brother, cold,
cold.
cold with it,
Ice.
cold with it. Okay, so I'll just use him. I got like 20 other
For
ones. I can't.
Facebook. All
Yeah.
right. Have you ever written a love letter?
Hmm. Absolutely. Several.
I'm sending him a
Mm-hmm.
4-page letter. I don't know if what generation am I? Generation Z, X.
No, I think Z is after y'all.
So X.
I'm Gen X and y'all millennial.
Sorry,
I
millennials.
think. I think that's what it is.
However, if you are 20 to 30, is that how they
I think it's the 38 from
20 to 38?
yeah, so like that.
Okay, 20 to 38. You know when we listen to songs when our parents would play them and we would just be upset, like, why we keep listening to this? And then it didn't make sense. And now we playing it on our own and it hit different. Like you like, ooh. Like I remember, I don't know if I ever said this story on here, but my grandmother, my dad's mom, is an Erica Badu fan. Like she used to play it all the time. And so I remember talking to my cousin KV, and we would just look at each other like, all right, here she go with this again. And now when we listen to it, it makes sense. Like Bag Lady to me, the concept didn't make sense. And now that I know people and experiences, I'm like, I know her. I was her at one point. Like it makes so much sense. So everything's full circle. So I just, I know y'all feel it. I don't know if you tell your parents that, but I do. He'll be playing a song and I dance differently. He'd be like, yeah, you know about it now, don't you? You had a little life experience. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me have my moment. Whatever. Um, so that was my little piece.
And then y'all have the remixes.
Yes, and half
Cause
the time we singing stuff they already
yeah,
know.
yeah. So we'll be hearing a song come on like the interlude to the first,
And y'all think it's
and
that
we think it's
song,
the old
and then
school,
the
and then
beat
somebody else,
drop.
yeah, they'll drop a 16 on there. You know what I mean? And that's it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You have the choice to have Bill Gates type money,
Mm-hmm.
or you could have 5 of your elders that have passed away stay with you the entire time you're on this earth.
Oh yeah, ain't no
Which
question.
would you choose?
It's not a question. It ain't no question. My elders for period.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. If you were a professor at a college or a university, what would you teach? Math.
No, no, that's not funny. No.
All right,
Uh,
class. Your teacher's going to
Definitely.
tutoring.
Let me see. Let me see. That's a good question. I will make up a new field of study, and I will make it. It will be a concentration on world history. It'll be a concentration on African American history, and the untold truths of both.
Here,
That's what I
and
want.
I think, and I hear what you're saying, and I think that's in the history books now.
No,
Well,
I'm
no, no,
saying
no.
yeah,
I'm saying when I say it's in the history books, they tell us a little, right?
yeah.
They tell us,
The untold truths.
right?
We still they just now took down the Christopher Columbus statue. Understand that they still telling the story. So that's a one truth, right?
Yeah.
That they saying.
There was a school
This
district that was trying to sue McGraw Hill for the textbooks and stuff, and telling them you gonna have to rewrite these because we're not going for that. So, um, if I gave okay, I'm gonna say this slow.
I want to go back and finish that.
Okay, go ahead.
So when I say people, we say truth today and we throw that word around lightly.
Mm.
When I say truth, I'm talking about unadulterated. I'm talking about stuff that you could prove concrete. You could believe and feel how you want, but when they can prove it, that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
It can be proven
Right.
with concrete facts and evidence, not my belief system, not my perception, not how I see it, not through my lens, the truth.
Right.
And it's a difference. All right. So the untold truths.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. If I gave you 2 glasses full of water,
Mhm.
now mind you, it's like a cylinder,
Okay. Two.
okay, full of water, and in the middle of this is $100 bill.
All right. In the middle of the water.
Yes.
Okay.
How would you get the $100 bill out without spilling a lot of water?
That's. I mean, I can use something.
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. What would I use? I have a lot of tools. So I have a tool that so if it's this yay high, it can reach down in there and it just grab it and pull it out.
No.
And when it spill no
No,
water.
no, no.
Okay.
It's like a cylinder.
I can't get in it.
No. So okay, so
Oh.
like this glass,
Okay.
right, full of water,
I would break.
and then
I would just
turn this upside down,
Okay.
full of water, and then the $100 bills in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I take it. I get a bigger, much bigger tub or container, and I would break it. Take it, and I would spill none of the water because I would still have it all in the same container. I wouldn't spill none of it, and I could take all the water and put it right back wherever you want me to put it.
That's cute. But okay, so we got 3 people on YouTube. Let us know you're there.
Yeah, let us know who we got.
So we can say what's up. Well, the video I saw was a lot simpler than that.
All right, what they do?
He had a room key, and he slid, like he found like a little opening and slid the room key like right here. And then he like was sliding it like this and pulled the $100 bill out. That's
Oh, but you didn't. I didn't know that there was a way that you said it was sealed.
It is.
So if I'd have known there was
okay, not like there was no tape around it,
right.
but it's not an opening for you to just use a tool necessarily. So
right.
you can use a tool.
But there was enough room to put a credit card or something.
Yes.
Okay, see, I didn't know that.
Yes.
That was good information to have. Okay.
Yes,
but yeah, I would just take it and break it into a bigger box or.
I mean, you could have done that.
Yeah, I wouldn't spill none of the water. Okay.
Okay. I guess. That was creative though. I didn't even think about that. Just breaking it and putting it in a bigger container. Yeah. All it is transfer of what you already have. Okay. If I gave you a glass bottle, like a Coke bottle or a beer bottle, it's empty. And on the top of it, there is a $20 bill rolled up with a toothpick in the opening.
Right.
Okay. Visualize it?
Yes. Yes. But it's hanging out.
Yes.
And it's a toothpick.
Yes. How would you get the $20 bill out of that bottle?
Okay, so here's the hole. Right. Toothpick is in there, and the $20 bill.
Toothpick is like this.
Across, and then the
$20 bill is
in there.
Not all the way. It's not submerged.
So you stuck the toothpick through the $20 bill.
Yes.
So what's the rules? I need the rules.
Can't touch it. You can't touch the bottle or the toothpick. You can't touch nothing.
How would I get the $20 bill out of the bottle? And I can't touch it.
Nope.
I've had somebody else do it.
No.
Okay, you said I can't touch it.
Okay, nobody can touch anything.
Okay. Okay. Nobody can touch it.
Yeah. How Miss can I say? Nobody can touch it.
How would I get it out? I don't know.
So somebody took a match, lit it, and in the opening of the $20 bill, dropped it and it popped out. Blew my mind. I have to show you.
Yeah, you gotta show me.
I have to show you that video.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I want to see
because it was the pressure from the fire and the glass, and it popped. That all that out.
I wouldn't try with my $20 bill though, but
I mean, okay.
I want to see it happen.
I mean, their color was different, so you know they can do things like that. Ours is harder to come by, so you know that's a little different. Okay, so one more. I give you 7 bricks.
Okay, regular.
Just regular bricks. And I tell you that you have to lift all 7 at one time for a few seconds.
All right.
What would you do?
I mean, so, and they're not bound any kind of way with no rubber band, no brace, no bracket, no wood, no concrete, no nothing. They lose
with
bricks.
one hand. You have to lift
and
them
they
all
stacked up
one
together.
Hand.
Are you putting them in my hand when you stacking them, or I gotta?
No, they're just sitting on the ground,
and I gotta lift them with one hand.
All 7.
I don't know how I would do that.
So the video I saw is okay. Y'all stay with me, okay? The foundation brick was laying this way, right? So then he took 2 bricks.
But you got to tell me that though.
What?
You can't just, if they stack straight up. You told me they sit in different ways. Now that's gonna give me options.
They're not. I didn't.
You said
it's up to you how you lift them with one hand.
Okay, but how are they positioned? I thought they were straight up stacked, one on top of the other.
No, he just set 7 out.
Okay.
And he said, lift all of them
now I got you.
at one time.
Okay.
With one hand.
All right.
So he built one solid one here. Then he put 2 right here on the edge. Then he built, so that's
3.
2 right here. What is that?
It's
5.
Yes, 5.
And then 2 the same way. And he just made a little pulley system, made a little handle. And I said, oh.
See, oh yeah, so yeah, I didn't know I could use something. I thought that the bricks was just gonna have to. I had to lift them. They stacked on top of each other just like that.
No, I thought I had to. I didn't tell you how they had.
I know it. That's why I asked you. I said they just stacked on top of each other. You said yeah. Okay, I got you. So the problem with those problem solving things, you have to know the variables. Because see, like I'm very creative. So once you tell me what I can and can't do, then I'll figure out something for real. I'm good at that stuff.
All right, well, I'll read.
Yeah. No, we'll do another one next on Wednesday.
Well, that's cool. I really evaluate that.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff.
Hopefully, the people were following me.
As far as what?
Just what I was trying to do.
No, I followed you.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. I just didn't know. I thought the bricks were just stacked on top of each other. Okay, cool.
I said he laid them out.
No, I heard what you said. I asked. Okay, go ahead. Let's move on. I misunderstood. There you go. That's it.
And then later on in life, it's gonna be my fault because I didn't communicate effectively. Let me say that louder. Later on, it's gonna be my fault because I didn't effectively communicate.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
What? Oh, you might have something. What is the average debt of the millennial? Excuse me, of the millennial from student loan debt?
100,000 to 120K. That's average.
That's right. I agree.
I'll say, you know what? Average 85.
There you go.
85,000 to 115K. That's.
I say 120. I'll push that.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Because they killing on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that we will just kind of roll with that. Give me some effects from that debt that has a cure. Give me some negative effects that come from that type of debt.
Can't buy a house.
Okay.
Your interest on your car is higher, right?
Yes. Because you got bad credit or negative.
You're putting more on credit when you travel, so you really just
digging more debt.
At this point, you're like
digging debt.
$200,000 in debt, and you have no idea until. And I also learned this about someone that she was buying a home with her spouse, and she didn't know that they pulled up both of their
Oh,
previous records, and
absolutely.
they was both looking at each other like, oh, okay. Well, this is another hurdle that we have to do. So that I think it's more, to sum it all up, you're using more credit that you don't have, to answer your question.
Okay. All right.
Sum that up.
If your generation does not make money, how do you think that affects my generation? And when I say that, if the millennials can't get the jobs to match their skill set that they went to school for, because they're more educated, the most educated generation ever, and they are the least paid generation. So
That's
how do you
trash.
think that affects us, my generation? How does that affect us?
Um, I don't know.
Okay, so here's the trick. If y'all don't work, we can't get Social
I was
Security
about that was that's the
because it's just a
thing. That's the
transfer.
thing that I was,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that popped in my head.
so we hit.
Step it up, guys.
Oh, yeah, I can't depend on them. Yeah, I can't do it, y'all. I ain't waiting on nobody to get Dennis Graham a check. Okay, let's
Get it
see.
together, guys.
And it's not okay. So wait, it's
It's
not
not.
y'all fault.
Yeah, yeah.
It is not the millennials' fault.
It
Y'all,
was really set up for us not
yeah.
to.
Okay, so I'm finna. I can't talk about this yet because this is part of what I'm doing. So at the end, we gonna sum this up. Millennials, it ain't your fault. Period. Flat out. So
Well,
the debt part that immobilizes you guys and the current cost of living. It's
yes.
not your fault.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Um. Okay, so at the end of that, I was like, if your generation doesn't make money, how does that affect my generation? I was
Mhm.
saying living with depression, living with your parents, living in anxiety.
But how does
Uh,
that affect y'all? You said, how does it affect your generation?
no, that was just notes that I was
Oh,
going
okay,
to
okay, okay.
say how you guys get
Oh, got
impacted.
you.
Yeah,
Because we
it
still have to
affects us.
depend on
Yeah,
y'all.
right. Yeah, that was
Y'all
just
can't
some
get out
notes.
the house.
Right, right.
Y'all worried about our
Yeah, but here
well-being.
go the thing. Even if you leave the house, there's no job stability anymore. It's so volatile out there. You can't get 30 years on the same job. Them days over with. Like my parents did.
They're
I
gonna
can't even do that.
Your job gonna be posted
I'm
in
the
two
last
days.
generation. Yeah, the last generation to get 30 years on the job. If we get it, and it's very
Literally.
few. We should do a study on that. How many people in my generation have 30 years on the job or will get 30 years?
I'm gonna
That'd
say
be a
at
good one.
least 40%.
I think that's high. I'm gonna say no. Okay, I'm gonna
No?
look into it. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say no. But that's a
Yeah, I
good.
think y'all was the last
That's good.
generation to
That's
have
it.
job security, jobs,
Yeah,
and
yeah. There
stability.
you go. Exactly. No
So,
doubt. So let's see.
you know,
The credit that was extended to my generation affects yours. What do you
mhm.
understand about credit? What do you understand about
It's
credit?
not king,
That's right.
y'all.
What's king? What's king?
We gotta stop. We gotta stop posting that. We gotta stop putting that in people's minds. Okay, what you tell me is for broke people.
Well, okay. That's a something that me and you communicate. That's a side
Right?
note
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us.
Not
Okay.
like if you're using credit, you're broke. But what he was trying to instill in me is that cash is king. Let's just say the economy goes bad. He gives me this example all the time. And people are filing for bankruptcy. Their home is in foreclosure. If you walk up to somebody with, let's just say the house is worth, what example did you give me? The house is worth
200. They
200,000.
only owe 50.
You hand them $50,000 cash. They're gonna take that 50.
Well, no, you don't want to do that. So no,
Oh,
the scenario is
sorry guys.
that's okay. No, it's okay.
Apparently,
That's okay. Listen, just wait a minute.
okay.
So it's a $200,000 house.
Mhm.
They owe $50,000. What you do with that is they owe $50,000. You just give them money to walk away, and you assume that no. So you give them $5,000, and then they have to sign that they take the $5,000. They then let you take over, assume the mortgage on the home. So they get five, they keep their credit, and then you take over the house. So now you just made $145,000 because you only spent 5,000 to get the 150,000 worth of equity. That's why cash is king. Now, when I say that credit is an illusion, is what I say, because credit is for people who don't have assets and money. If you got $100 million, you don't need credit. Millionaires don't talk about credit. It means nothing to them because they levy assets. So if you own a beach house that's worth $4 million. You just take that asset to the bank and you borrow money off of it, and it doesn't matter what your credit score is. They have to give it to you. So that's what I teach my daughter. That's it.
Sounded totally different than what I was saying.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Apparently, I need to go back to the.
Yeah, but no, you knew that. You just gotta, credit.
I mean, but I haven't. And here's the thing: I haven't implemented in my own life for me to say X, Y, and Z. I just get all these examples. You know how you in math class and you see examples, you like, yeah, I get it. And then as you see in real life situations, me knowing how to apply it, this is the struggle.
Oh, okay. Why you've been hitting this up? Wait a minute. So, wait, what was that? So that one said, I say 10 to 15%, because 10 to 20, 30-year mark, we're gonna want to do something different. That's for the workforce.
Yes.
Okay. Then she said employers are swapping employees with work for 2 to 3 people. Oh yeah, so the other generation changes jobs. Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So it's like now they putting 2 to 3. One person is doing the job of 2 or 3 people. Is that what it is? 2 to 3 people.
Job stability is a thing of the past.
Oh no, yes, it's gone. That's done on that. I don't even know what they expect us. Okay, here y'all. Here's how we kind of levy this, y'all. So what they continue to raise the cost of living. Everything is getting more expensive. So if you making, yeah, exactly, right, it's going down. You guys make 20% less than we did doing the same job y'all did. But they expect for y'all to pay a higher premium on bread, milk, gas, etc. So what y'all gonna have to do is go back to the old school. Y'all gonna have to start doing much less. It's gonna be 3 people living in 3-bedroom now instead of 1 person buying a 3-bedroom. That's what y'all gonna have to do because you don't have any job security. You could be floating today for 10 years, and now you living this lifestyle, and then they take your job. You're not gonna be able to replace that job because now you're 10 years down the line in this field or this whatever it is that you do. So now you're gonna have to take that 10 years. You're 10 years older now. So now that's somebody coming into the workforce that's gonna work cheaper on that same job than you.
And faster.
So now, yeah, exactly. And they'll take less money because there's no jobs out there. So that's how they're able to keep us in trouble. So y'all need to understand that you need to pool your resources and go back to the old school. And y'all got to start moving in together and using that collective income. Okay. Yes. Because they trying to get you.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, you and your sister graduated from college, as well as both of your parents. What would you tell a student coming out of high school to do as far as college is concerned? What would you say?
I would say starting a trade school.
Why?
Because you have more independence. Like I know a guy that went to trade school right out of high school, and now he making well over like $23 an hour. You know, like working, like, and it's a difficult job, but it's a very lucrative job. And when you coming out of high school and you making, I don't know, $1,000 checks a week.
55,000.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, today that's great.
That's beautiful.
Roll with that. In your 20s, you roll with that.
And for a while, you know, he was still staying at home. You know, he bought a really nice car because he had it. It was real nice, really nice. And I know a couple guys that did that, and a couple females that did that.
What was Daddy's suggestion to you?
That I do that.
Left high school.
That I do that.
And you said what?
No, I'm gonna go to school.
You needed to spread your wings, broaden your horizons.
I did.
You need to go away.
I wasn't far.
No, yeah, but you still.
I was still home.
You could have, but you wasn't.
I was.
But you wasn't.
It's 45 minutes away.
Okay, you could have been 4 minutes away, 5 minutes away.
4 at home.
Okay. Yeah.
Life lessons, guys. Exactly. I'll just transfer it to the next generation. Boom.
Now, how much money did that cost me, though, for you to learn that? I know you don't.
I don't know.
Can I get paid?
Yeah. Whenever Casanova sweeps me off my feet, you know.
Okay.
Because anybody that knows me knows how serious my dad is to me, and they already know that if I'm taken care of, he's gonna have to be taken care of too. So
The
Figure it
millennials'
out.
time is now. It's y'all day. You all are the future. That is now in the in the
We
leadership
are
position.
the world.
What should our message be? Like just everything in general. What should your message be to your generation?
Oh wait, one. Miss Candace said, if
Mm.
only we had a time machine to go back in time.
Mm. Yeah, man.
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. What will be my message to my generation?
Hmm.
Chill out.
Oh wait, so did we get some people coming on?
Yeah, they was coming in.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
As soon as I was seeing they leave.
All right.
Uh, chill out.
Chill
What
out.
we see on Instagram is not people's real life.
Mm.
We are learning this with Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. Y'all, let's stop playing. It was things got very real. And the situation we thought was that situation, now we think completely different. We said that about friends. We said that about jobs. We said that about colleges. We said that about careers. We said that about boyfriends, girlfriends. Chill out. So here's my message. Per Iman Graham. We gotta chill, fam. And that's
Okay.
it. Chill.
All right. So let me see. What about politically? What should the overall message be for your generation politically?
Study.
Okay.
Know your history. Know the actual meaning of branches. Know your actual systems. And don't just go off of what you see celebrities post or what you see people post in their yards. Educate yourself, please.
All right. Okay. Mhm. We have this. This is one of the first generations
Mhm.
that makes less money than their parents did. Why is that?
We've gotten that. You said that every question.
No, that's what I'm saying. I stated that y'all did.
Thriving at home.
Now
We
that's why.
broke.
No, no, oh no, no,
I'm
no. Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, definitely not.
I'm kidding. Oh no, we. Now I know a couple of my peers that's.
Oh yeah, but we talking about the generation though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not
Right.
a few people.
I was giving them shots out.
Oh,
Like they
oh,
know
okay,
who I'm
that's what's
talking
up.
about. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's some people out here getting it.
y'all out here
Oh,
getting
for
it.
sure.
Keep that up.
Hmm. Okay, why is that?
Okay, so I'm sorry. Repeat your question. Sorry, I kind
Oh.
of went off on a tangent.
Okay, you. This is one of the first generations to make less than their parents.
Right.
Why is that?
I just think we don't have work ethic, and the big corporations know that, so they capitalize on it. So they say, okay, you just got out of college. We'll pay you $15 an hour to do something that's not in your field. Because in our mind, once you get rejected a certain amount of times, you're just like, I mean, I'll just accept this just to survive.
Hmm.
And back then, and there was a lot of trades going on, and it took like you had to have a work ethic. It took
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had to
work
go.
ethic to get the job
Oh
done,
yeah.
so they had to pay you. And now it's like with technology moving the way that it is, we're really not workers. We're just using the computers that are working. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
Um.
just bees buzzing around, worker bees. I think that's why we're getting paid less. Because the trades, they went away from that because I don't even know why.
Hmm.
Because I don't know. I think it's hi Miss Rita.
Hey, Miss Rita.
What's going on? Hello, hello. That's a hard
I think a bigger picture is the corporations that you're talking about.
one.
They're living off credit. The accrued debt that they are the reason these companies going out of business. They too top heavy. So just like when the airlines, when they took that hit the first 2 weeks, they started yelling, ah, they like help, help, the building's on fire, we finna go.
Flights
So
for
because
$11 round trip.
everybody is living off of the credit, and the
Mhm.
credit comes with another accrued debt. So imagine if it's $1, y'all, you borrow on credit. So then they say now the penalty for not paying that is 25 cents. So that's $1.25. So then every week and every month it's another dime. At the end of the year, $1 has accrued so much debt. So now, when we're talking about however many Fortune 500 companies and then all the way down to the small mom and pop shop, somebody has to absorb that cost.
Mm-hmm.
So they charging you an inflated cost of living rate, and that's what's really affecting y'all. Like that makes you take that $15 an hour job because there's so much debt.
Right.
You don't have time to sit back and think and say, hey, let me just wait 6 months and try to figure out where my best move is. You got to do it right now because it's just so much debt.
Some people don't have 6 months.
That's what that's my point.
No, I mean like they don't have the support system for 6 months.
That's my point.
Oh, got it.
Because their parents are paying the accrued interest and penalties, and then they paying the interest and incurred interest and accrued penalties and debt, and so that is a snowball effect, and that makes you go take a $15 an hour job. So it's a bigger picture than y'all just not working hard. Because if it wasn't so much debt, then the parents may have a couple extra dollars to help you absorb that 6 months, so that you can sit back and think about it. See, it's kind of like a snowball thing. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was doing a little studying, and I knew when I asked you that, like that was a good answer that you had when you said you guys work ethic is different, which is that's real, but it's bigger than that because we are impacted because of credit. Now you guys are impacted because of credit, and so on and so forth. So we got to stop it somewhere because now your children are gonna have a triple compounded, debt. Okay.
For sure.
All right. Okay, so let's see.
Can we get done with the tough questions?
You get done with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a joke. I got a joke.
Kind of move past that.
If psychics are psychics on a psychic hotline, why don't they call you first?
You want my real answer?
Yeah, that's a joke. It's like a making
Oh.
If a psychic is a psychic on a psychic hotline, why don't they call you first? Okay. That really wasn't a joke. It's like a kind of, it make you think like, okay, so.
That's I've never thought about it like
that. Why do they say you can't have your cake and eat it too? Why would you get cake if you can't eat it? I don't understand that saying. Who wants a cake they can't eat? They say you can't get your cake and eat it too.
I think it's like, I don't even know.
Nobody gets cake and don't want
it. Let's think about this.
Let's think about it. Cool.
You can't have your cake
and eat it
too.
Yeah. We know what it means.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense because most people that get cake, they really enjoy it. And that's why they got it, because they want to eat it. So why would you get it and don't eat it?
I got a rum cake today.
Yeah.
I'm going to indulge.
That's crazy.
Oh, also, life update, guys. I have moved into being a vegetarian because, I think people my age, we're not in tune with our bodies. We just think that we're supposed to do it. But I actually listen to my body. And when I eat certain things, my body reacts a certain way. So I had to make a lifestyle change. And the hardest part about this transition, when I move into the real life change, because I want to move into being a vegan. And when I say that, I don't mean like stop driving my car because it has leather in it. I'm not saying like the extreme.
Jude just hit something.
That was a text message.
Oh.
So
okay.
Next generation.
Oh. Because Jude is the vegan. That's right.
And in my mind, I was just like, that's crazy how the universe works. That dairy, ice cream, and cheese is my biggest enemy. Now, I've had some vegan ice cream and it's delicious. I've had some coconut ice cream.
Miss Rita, you don't know. You don't know nothing. No, she don't. She ain't no vegan.
As soon as you get that business plan together,
she's not a vegan.
Pop. Put you out there.
Miss Rita eating pork chop.
So I had to. She ain't doing that at all.
She ain't doing that.
And she not drinking.
She ain't
so
doing that. She is
when
not
she have a bad day, she be like, ginger shot.
Okay, she finna send something.
I know. Or she'll text us separately later. Ha ha ha, guys, you're funny. But yeah, I had to share that with people that are you might be thinking about transitioning. Do it.
What does he say?
All the secrets I'll share with you.
Oh, okay.
Yay, please do. She said, you know me. So yeah, that is my biggest battle. And when people ask me like, what are your inner battles? It's giving up dairy. Now,
That's going into what?
Yeah, I've given up milk. We don't do milk in this house. We don't even buy it unless we making what? Unless I'm making desserts or something.
Yeah, it's rare.
Very rare. It's not stocked in our refrigerator daily. So if you're going through that, just know you're not the only one, because it's near and dear. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. What would Iman do? What would Iman do? Iman will be self-improved enough when she blanks.
Iman will be self-improved enough when she buys a car in cash.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
When I walk in somewhere, be like, I want that one. I just need to sign a paper and I'm gonna walk out.
And that's it.
That's all. And it's gonna be the car of my dreams.
When did you change your life for the better? When is the last time you did something and you knew you changed your life for the better?
When I became a vegetarian.
All right, cool. How do you manage your stress?
Either one, I go to sleep, or two, I write, and three, because three is my number. Honestly, I send positive messages to other people. Like I'll send a couple of text messages to other people to just send my light out.
Okay, right.
And then I can rejuvenate.
Put some energy out there.
Okay.
And you get a response, and it's kind of like, oh yeah,
yes.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Okay. What stands in between you and complete happiness? What stands in between you and complete happiness?
Consistency.
Okay. All right. What's something that you want to complete before you pass away?
Like,
before you leave this?
Is it just one thing?
No, it could be several.
I want to build a house from the ground up. Like, I mean, like, look at a lot
and then
buy it and
watch it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to complete 3 skydiving trips, because 3 is my number, y'all. 3, it is. I want to complete my family. I want to have a family, and I want to complete that. However, me and my partner deem fit. If we decide on 3 or 4, complete it. And honestly, what do I want to complete?
A sentence.
I want to travel the United States. All 50.
Okay, just in.
Yep, and it don't even matter whatever order. I just want to
in a car or just.
It don't even matter. I could hit a plane, a day trip. I just want to hit them. You want to say I hit them? That's about it.
All right. What is one mistake that you will never do again?
That's a lot.
No, just first 5 to hit you. Just give us a few.
Oof. I would not go against my intuition.
Okay. All right.
I would tell somebody how I truly feel in the moment and not wait, not spare their feelings, because sometimes people need to be told in that moment, like, no, that was not cool. That's a lot.
Okay. Want me to move on, you?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Those two just.
It's taking you back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to relive
From the time you can remember until today, write your life story. Tell it to us. From the time you can remember, just give us
my actual life story?
Yeah.
That I can remember.
Let's sum it up, because it's a lot of days. If you're kind of old now, we ain't got that kind of time.
26, y'all.
You're kind of old. Just saying.
From the day I can remember.
Yeah.
I'm in Detroit. I'm a little girl, mom and dad in the kitchen, family on the way over for some type of big event.
Okay.
We moved to Huntsville. Um, we have a life there. I'm homeschooled. I learned a lot about friend and foe. But we moved to Nashville. I learned a lot about friend and foe. I learned a lot about family. Um, I start middle school, um, and then I had my first crush. My life story will continue on when I moved to high school. Um, I dated a really nice guy. Um, learned a lot about friend and foe.
Okay, this is good. You starting to hear your life.
Yeah.
That's starting. That's good.
I leave for school. Um, I learned a lot about friend and foe. And I learned a lot about your guy and your family. I learned a lot about that real quick.
You said the guiding in your family.
The guy in my family.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or a guy in my family.
Right.
I learned a lot about again learn. That's when I started learning about follow your intuition in college. Um, then I graduate, learn a lot about friend and foe, learn a lot about family. Um, and I after college, I think that's when my self journey started. Like my self love, my self journey started. I think I got tired of being misused and abused in so many different aspects. And then I started getting in tune with my body and then others, and then I started being more spiritual and in the universe, and um, then I really started listening to my dad. You know, it would be like,
what year was this?
I don't remember the year, but I know in college. I think, okay, y'all, I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but I have to tell it again because it's so important to me in my life. He's always, and this is not a bad thing. When we were younger, my sister and I, we would bring him life situations and he would laugh. We would get upset. Like, you're supposed to support us. You're not supposed to laugh. It's not funny because it's not funny to us. So I remember I was at I was in Bowling Green.
I did not laugh.
And I was really upset about something. I said, I need my dad to hear what's going on. And he laughed at me, y'all. And that is the first time and I think I kind of yelled at my dad. Like, I yelled and I hung up on him. And I was gonna say, you want something
to cry about? How about that?
Right. And I remember just being so upset, and he didn't. I think because he knew that it didn't come from. I wasn't being. He just knew that life was happening. He laughed like he did not like he wouldn't breathe. It was one of those like silent like that. See, because it's like right there. And I heard him on the phone, and I was just like, you don't know, and I just hung up. And then later on, I called him and I apologized. But I had a couple of moments where that happened, and it's y'all. This is 4 years later. This is 8 years later. This is 8 years.
There's something in my eye.
Because that was my freshman year in college. This is 8 years later. That's crazy.
Because I knew it was coming. I couldn't wait. I knew it was coming.
I still don't think it's funny.
It's hilarious because y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Right.
You just running your mouth. You don't know nothing.
Well, throughout college, okay, I would talk to him about certain stuff. And I think my comfort level increased. So
that was good. It's like it happened yesterday.
I know. Because I remember I was walking away from my dorm. I was on a way to, I think I was meeting my friends for lunch or something. I was meeting somebody. And I was like, let me just call him right now because it's on my spirit, like it's on my heart. I got to get off my chest. And he just, conversation, I was like, do you know what I'm talking about? And he was just laughing the whole time. And I was just like, all right, well, I said, all right, I'm just going to talk to you later. And I hung up on him. I didn't say bye. I didn't say I love you, nothing. And I will not.
But you understand it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the question was about story.
Yeah.
And I'm just learning. So I said all that to say, I'm learning that I don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know.
There you go.
Trust me.
That's
two of my favorite people said that. David Banner and Erykah Badu.
I wonder when she did. She said that.
She said it's not that hard, sweetie. It's all in your mind. When I
I
was
think
talking about
yeah,
being
the
a
vegan.
vegan,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, it's really not. People like, oh, how do you get your protein? Oh,
All
you're
right.
gonna be eating broccoli all the time. No,
Okay.
it gets better.
All
Trust
right. So
me.
now you gave us what you can remember
Mhm.
about your life story. Now give us the improved version. So you would say like because you learned.
Since Richmond,
So now
since vacation.
yeah, you know. So give us the improved version. Go back and use your knowledge now, and go back through those stages and steps, and then use what you know now.
Take your time.
All right.
Don't trust everybody that presents themselves
All right.
to
Oh,
be
good.
a friend.
All right.
Trust your parents and what they tell you. They know better than you do. Um, Save your money. Even when you think you're saving, do more.
Oh
Um,
yeah, these good. This is
be
good.
very careful who you call a friend. Be very careful who you tell you love. That's male or female. Um, and pay more attention to yourself. I know, I know, y'all.
Oh, that was deep.
Y'all. This did not happen overnight. I'm
That was a
telling you.
lot.
I know it is. I might cry. That was a lot.
The improved version. That's it. Okay, let's see. So
Yeah.
what? Hmm.
Wow, that was a lot. Ooh.
What are a few things that must be in order for you to date someone? What's a few things that must be present in order for you to date someone?
Common sense.
Okay, common sense. A few things.
Common sense. Financial stability.
Okay.
Strong family ties. Close relationship with parents if they are available. If they're present. Um, a good head on his shoulders. Respect. Honor and respect within his friend groups. Within his family. Um, those are the major ones, right?
Okay. No, I'm just no. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you say.
I think yeah.
I can't tell you
And
what it is.
consistency.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's not what you're talking about. It's what you're doing. See, it ain't gonna be nothing.
It ain't gonna be nothing.
It's too
It
late
is.
now.
It's it. You
The
right.
moment's gone, and it's on mute.
I didn't do that.
It's on mute. You gotta tap it.
Okay. There you go. I didn't do that.
It automatically does it.
Oh, okay.
See,
See,
I
I knew
appreciate your
that.
efforts though.
There you go. All right, I tried. Okay, so let's see. What is something that you have dreamed of that has not happened yet? Give us one of your big dreams that hasn't happened
My Wrangler,
yet. Okay.
it's coming.
Oh
It's
yeah.
coming. It's closer
Yeah,
than
it's
people
coming.
think it is. Um, and something I've dreamed about. My yard. I want
Okay.
land.
Okay.
I want to be on land with family, however that looks. Family visiting, my family, whatever. Yeah.
If you make the most of your life from where you are today, what does that look like? If you could do everything you want to do with where you are, and you were consistent and you were diligent and you executed, what would that look like?
It would look like, again, I'm going back to this Wrangler. It looked like Iman
You
is
got
going
your
in his Wrangler. In my Wrangler,
got your land.
I got my land.
Okay.
I'm traveling.
Okay.
My products are in small businesses because I'm not even finna mess with that. Big corporations. It's too much headache for me. Um, Hold on, sorry. Instagram, we'll holler at you later.
All right,
They're clocking
Instagram.
us,
Be
so
cool.
we'll see
Take
y'all
care.
later. So yeah, my brand would be in like black owned businesses around the area. So that's what I would do.
Okay.
Yep.
Miss Kandashi just laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. If your life was a movie,
Mhm.
what would be the title?
It gets better, baby.
Okay. All right.
Like in whatever 70s theme song popped in your head, that would be it.
I want them
Like a little flash with the exclamation point, like
with the disco ball at the
yeah,
top.
literally. Sorry, I'm posting.
What life lesson? What lessons in life did you learn the hard way? Give us some of the biggest ones that you learned the hard way, and
Everybody ain't your friend.
they with you. Okay, okay. Yeah, you right about that. Some lessons. Okay, so well here, I will say someone that I think that you learned the hard way. Not looking before you leap, just jumping into a situation without really investigating and looking at it from all angles. Because I saw you repetitiously doing some things sometimes where I'm like, if you'd have thought about that,
Jesus Christ,
it wouldn't have been
saved
that
me a
bad.
whole bunch of
Yeah, it ain't that. Yeah,
tequila, whiskey, and
yeah, it wouldn't be that rough.
it saved me a whole
This is
bunch.
this is weird. Like you wrapped up the show. It's like we coming down to this hour. It's like methodical or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I'm not trying to do that,
Yeah.
but that's just what's happening. Okay, well that's it for me. So you're done. Let me see.
Yeah, you made me reflect a lot.
Yeah, that's good. I told you, but you made me come off the ones I had. I had some more, but I ain't gonna
Good.
do that because yeah,
Because it was already a lot.
I'm gonna keep them though. We're gonna come back at it. So I just put like one of these in each one because they're in depth, and I know you kind of get a yeah. All right, so we're gonna
I've
wrap
been
it up,
dealing with
y'all.
a lot, y'all.
So we want y'all to take this. We want y'all to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.